Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we'll be talking about something that's quite interesting from Haval. Now this something interesting is actually the new H6, but it's a GT, with quite a lot of similarities to some well-known BMWs, Audis, and so much more. But let's get through some of the specs you need to know, going to the exterior, and going over the price, which could be interesting could be agreeable for most people, but not a lot. So, starting with the engine, we're getting a 2-liter turbo petrol engine that produces 155 kilowatts and about 325 newton meters of torque. Now, obviously, I'll have the specs if you want to look at it more detailed, but you can check that if you want. It will, in fact, have a 7-transition, or DCT, I believe, transition, which is actually not too bad. And it does, in fact, have functions that most off-road vehicles have, where it will transfer the energy or the power to the tires that need it most. So if you stack on a ditch or in a ditch and one tire is not on the ground, it will transfer that power to the other wheel. Now this vehicle does have quite a few interesting technological specs, like the speedometer, or the digital speedometer, or the cluster, which is going to be a 10.25 inch display, which is quite interesting. I'm actually thinking, will this actually work well for the new iOS 16 with the Apple CarPlay, where you can basically customize the way your screens look, basically. And for the infotainment system, or the screen for it, is about 12.3 inches, which is not bad at all. Now there's a whole bunch of things in the vehicle, like some lighting for the dashboard, which is quite interesting. It has quite a lot of good, unique designs inside. I mean, it has a nice GT embroidery on the seats, it has a nice center console, and so far has a good interior look, and has a good steering wheel look as well. Now going to some more tech, it does have assisted emergency braking, and has lane assist. It does have like crash detection and so much more. So it does have quite a lot of specs with it. Now going to the exterior, with the colors, you can expect about 5 different colors. One being a gray, which looks pretty nice. You have another one that is like a mixture of blue or green, which I'm not sure what the name of the color is. But you do also get a red, white, and black, which is not too bad color options, really. The one I saw was actually the white option, which actually looks very interesting in person. I've obviously seen it on Instagram, where Haval has advertised it more, but looking at it in person, it actually looks quite insane the way it looks. Now exterior is quite interesting. It does have like a double spoiler, which is kind of inspired by the DBX. Because the Aston Martin DBX does kind of have a double spoiler, so I'll say that is probably maybe inspired by the DBX, but it also has a nice little carbon fiber bit at the back by the logo. Now going to probably the one thing that's going to make people either happy or a bit upset with the pricing for this vehicle. You could expect this vehicle to be basically 630,000 Rand, which is quite a bit actually. You could probably either get a Ranger for this price, a Nissan Navara, I probably said it wrong, and even a Toyota Hilux. So it depends on which one you want to get. Now this vehicle does also have more stuff, like it does have 2 separate exhausts, one for the sport mode and one for normal use, because there is obviously race mode for this vehicle. But otherwise, that's all we know so far. I'll try my best to probably get a chance to review the car in person. And yeah, but otherwise, hope you guys had a great day. Let me know in the comments, would you get the H6 GT, or would you rather get another vehicle? But otherwise, hope you guys enjoyed. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next video, and be safe. Bye.